5:30 Friday night, and Indiana lawmakers right now are stepping up their efforts to bring the Chicago Bears to cross the Illinois line and come into Indiana.
Governor Braun mentioned efforts to make it happen during his State of the State address. Brandon Schaff joins us to break down the push for another NFL team in the Hoosier State. Brandon, what could that look like?
Yeah, this is really interesting, and now there's a lot of momentum here, Felicia and Anne-Marie. We're building that new stadium here in Northwest Indiana. Two state senators amending Senate Bill 27 to create what would be known as the Northwest Indiana Stadium Authority. Well, the organization can raise money and build a stadium for an NFL team. Here's how it would work and what it could look like. The authority will raise the debt to build the stadium. The Bears would pay off that debt, and the Bears wouldn't pay any taxes on the stadium while paying off that debt. Now, if the debt is paid off within 40 years, the Bears will have the option to buy the stadium for, get this, just $1, at which point they would start paying those taxes. I spoke with an economic development expert who weighed in on these recent efforts.
Senate Bill 27 is the latest example of how successful Indiana has been over the years, leveraging sports for economic development.
And Boyd says that a Bears stadium in Northwest Indiana would create a multi-billion-dollar mixed-use development, which would create jobs, tax revenue, and year-round income for the team. And he also mentioned that a new stadium could host a Super Bowl, just like Indiana did in 2012 when it was right here in Indy at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up at 6, we will hear from one of the lawmakers who's leading these efforts with this Senate bill to try to entice the Bears to come here to Indiana.
I mean, it's a really big possibility. I mean, it could be an entire entertainment district that could be built around this. And so it could really transform the community up there.
And there is a fan base here. You know, long before the Colts were here, the Bears were the team, at least for Northern Indiana. If you're talking about South Bend and Fort Wayne, everyone there, Bears fans, you know, and then the Colts came in, and then some of those communities are still divided. So I think you still have big Bears fans up in the northern part of the state right now.
Something to note real quick, some of those renderings that we were showing you there, that was in Gary. So they're showing what that could potentially look like there if all of this does come to fruition.
Boy, that is a community that really could benefit from some investment. Brandon, thanks so much.